Hi everyone, and welcome back to some more Civilization 5 as Persia. So, we are slowly getting close to the end. We currently got the gold reward from international games going, which means I'm getting 300 tourism, and we got the internet as well. And here's our first part actually. We are working on the boosters. We will need one more, so our capital should probably build it. Yeah, we can't start the other parts yet, so we'll build that. I still got 2 more scientists, so I can unlock particle physics pretty soon. 1 more scientist. We can fade by a scientist. We should probably do that. Okay, let's fade by a scientist then. Here you go. I don't think I need that fade for anything else. Well, hold on, we don't have to do it just yet. When is that engineer coming? Because we're waiting for 1 more engineer. Okay, in 16 turns. I want to make sure we get him, because that's kind of important. For the last part. We can boost them with engineers, because we got order and spaceflight pioneers. But I want to make sure we'll actually have an engineer available. I would need 6,000 fade to fade by 1, so we will not get that much in time. Definitely not. Alright. Yeah, we're working on the nuke here, and I'll get some air units. We'll get an airport in Ecbatana. We're also working on the CN tower, because that's a nice wonder to have. And yeah, Ecbatana has grown. Is it still on food? Let's switch it to production now. Here you go. Okay, production. Everything should be on production now. Yeah, production. Production. Okay, they are all on production right now. Right here. Okay, carry on then. Mobile tactics, 4 turns. Yeah, we're getting close to the end now. But we're not quite there yet, obviously. You know, this landmass ended up being pretty small. This was fractal, right? Yeah, this was fractal. But fractal maps can be pretty random. Sometimes you get a lot of landmass. Sometimes you get like continents kind of thing. But this is actually technically Pangaea. It's one single landmass, just a weird looking one. But 2/3 of this map is the ocean, so... I might do the next one on Pangaea. We'll see. I haven't really decided what the next one is gonna be. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Yeah, Polynesia has a pretty good city here. Sweden declared war on Brazil. Alright, probably to take this city over here. If I had to guess. Yeah, that's probably what he's doing. That is almost definitely what he's doing. Well, be my guest. I'm not stopping you. 23 pop. So this is still my highest population city. And it will stay that way for the rest of this game. Ecbatana will technically pass it. Okay, Ecbatana will actually pass it. No, it won't. Wait, it will catch up. It will catch up for 1 single turn. Incense to Theodora, alright. Oh, she's not interested anymore, alright. Okay, we're good on resources. Our happiness is good. Now we can probably reach the next breakpoint here. And reduce the ideology pressure, or can we? Okay, we will reach 10% with Polynesia. So that will reduce ideology pressure. And we will reach 30% with Brazil, but we are almost at 10% with Polynesia. Yeah, I don't think I can get open borders, but I could get a diplomat. I doubt he will give me open borders. No, he will not. I would have to use a diplomat. I suppose I could send one of the dudes in the city-states. So Antwerp, Wittenberg, Antananarivo. Do we need them all? 158. 176. And 104. Yeah, I could move probably the one from Wittenberg. We have a lot here, and this is not even a mercantile city-state. So let's move the dude from Wittenberg to the Polynesian capital as a diplomat. Here you go. Yeah, to get more influence with him. Anyway, what are we building next? I could get some air units, like bombers, fighters. We can still get 1 more caravan. And probably send it to the capital. I think technically this city has higher production, does it? Okay, no, it doesn't. So we'll send some caravans to the capital. Yep. But I will still keep sending one trade route each to other civs. At least for now. Although I probably don't really need one with Sweden. We have the same ideology. So that was a bit unnecessary, I suppose. Yeah, so this guy was what? Yeah, this was Persepolis, so carry on with that. 13 turns to get the CN Tower. Yeah, this caravan will be to Persepolis as well. And that was certainly the point of that one. Yeah, she wants to go to war with Sweden. No thanks. So you go to Persepolis. Here you go, and not food, production. Right here. Alright. And this is Ethiopia. Yeah, we can still keep doing that one. Right, and now... What do we need? I don't need more aluminum, we have enough. Well, I mean, we can just get a nuke. I'm already building one, but that's just one. Some paratroopers also wouldn't hurt. But okay, let's build a nuke. Addis Ababa is about to finish one. So Addis Ababa could get some units. Maybe a paratrooper or two. In case something funny happens. Yeah, let's get some paratroopers so that we can move them around quickly in case something funny happens. Well, there's the nuke. Let's just move it to Ekbatana. If I nuke something, it's gonna be Stockholm. That much is kind of obvious. We just finished the airport, alright. So, well, I could get the bomb shelter. I don't think we really need one. Hopefully Sweden is not gonna get one if I end up nuking him. We can grab a Satrap's court. I might still need some gold. Oh, wait, what? Oh, he wants declaration of friendship because he's afraid. I will actually accept it. Okay, that's hilarious because he really hates me. That is actually kind of hilarious. Yeah, she's also afraid. That is pretty funny. So I assume he will give me open borders now. Will he? Okay, I would have to give him a lot of crap. Okay, no. I'm definitely not doing that. Yeah, definitely not doing that. We'll keep this trade route. Okay, see, we are at 39 now. Because now we have less ideology pressure. Now we have just dissidents right here. And that's because we reached 10% with Polynesia. So exotic, while they have familiar with us. They will reach 60%, which is the next breakpoint, in like 8.4%. So then we would lose some happiness again. But yeah, for now, we're at 39, so that's nice. We'll reach 30% with Inca, so what about Brazil? Okay, we will be at 30% with Brazil pretty soon. And I assume they're not at 60 with us. No, they're also familiar. They're just like not that much above 30. Yeah, so we'll reduce ideology pressure from Brazil basically permanently once we reach 30%, and we will. So I'm going all in on world ideology. I guess historical landmarks would be cool, but I assume that will probably pass without my involvement. Yeah, let's go all in on the world ideology. Maybe we can get it to pass. Yeah, whatever you say, bro. What? He's already denouncing me. Dude, we just got a declaration of friendship? What the heck? Okay, that's kind of odd. But alright, he changed his mind really quickly. World ideology order passed. Heck yeah. 20 votes from me, 7 from Sweden. 1 from Assyria, so 28 votes. Very nice. Very, very nice. Now we have 52 happiness. Yup. Because that helps our ideology pressure. Now we don't have any ideology pressure at all. Very nice. Exactly what I was hoping for. And historical landmarks passed. Yeah, but that's fine. That's fine by me. I mean, that helps me quite a bit too. There, okay, the golden reward from international games just ended. So it dropped to 232. Hey, that's fine. That's fine. We'll still reach 30% with Brazil, which technically I don't need anymore. I guess we'll continue order now. I could continue commerce, but I don't really have any reason to do that. Let's continue order. What would I want, though? Skyscrapers might still be useful. Okay, this might still be useful. Let's grab that. That's fine. That's a nice discount, too. Okay, I'm not giving you open borders. I don't want his units in my territory, alright? Absolutely not. Yeah, Byzantium's afraid. Alright, the Great Engineer. Okay, good. So this is our last Great Engineer. He will be used for the final spaceship part. Yep. Now I can reallocate these scientists. If I wanted to. I mean, I don't have to, obviously. Hey, I don't want to... It doesn't matter if we slow this down. Okay, let's reallocate them, that's fine. Alright, that's fine. So, what's next? Let's see, we could still get some paratroopers. We could get some air units. Just in case. I wouldn't mind a fighter or two. Yeah, let's get some units. A fighter or two won't hurt. I am not giving Sweden Declaration of Friendship. Definitely not. Okay, 12 turns until the next world leader proposal. I could get some of these city-states back. Pretty easily. I mean, we have a lot of money. I can't get them all. That's certainly not gonna happen. Yeah, 135. Yeah, we're definitely not gonna get them all. I would not be able to afford that. And 93, okay. 149. Well, I can get the Riga back. Okay, let's get the Riga back. Wait, that was not enough. Yeah, still 6 more. There you go. We still got over 6,000 gold, so, like... This is definitely not a problem at all. Okay, we can pop the scientist on the next turn or so. Okay, you are losing money. But you're still a buyer, so works for me. So there's the booster. There you go. Load it up. And now we can just pop a scientist to finish particle physics and get started on the engine. Yep. There you go. Got it. Combustion will be done on the next turn. So 16 turns to get the engine. And now we could actually fade by a scientist. We sure could. Where are you, buddy? Where are you? Just queue it up. With fade by. Here, okay, 1500. Alright, that works. We're getting there. I was hoping for, like, some more wars later in the game, but it didn't really make too much sense, given our position here. I think I'll do the next game on Pangaea. You can usually go, like, to war. You have more flexibility on Pangaea. So yeah, we'll probably do Pangaea. Okay, the Inca is fine. There's the paratrooper. I'm gonna give him cover here. And he'll just chill around here. Yeah, I don't need anything in particular anymore. We can grab that airport. Finish it. So 2 turns for the booster, 2 turns for the booster. Yeah, then we just wait for the engine. And for the nanotechnology. We'll get there pretty quickly here. Yep. Okay. Yeah. We're pretty close now. I think this is probably going to be the last episode. If I had to guess. 14.1k. Yeah, so there's no reason to pop this guy yet. But he won't be worth much more if we wait. So, in the end, it doesn't make a big difference. Our science is not really gonna increase much. Okay, there's the booster. You need to go outside. And the other booster. Here you go. Done. Alright, alright. So, we can get another nuke. Because we can. Always a good reason. And airport. Carry on then. Yeah, I don't think we can get the last tech in 13 turns. We'll get another scientist in 9. So perhaps we can actually. Yeah, maybe we can actually. 14.3k. 17k, 14k. Okay, not quite, but it will be very close. Oh yeah, there's the CN Tower, nice one. That's a nice late game wonder. Grab a castle. Look at this happiness. We will get 2 more scientists. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be fine. Yeah, it's gonna be more than enough. Yep. Oh, easily. Easily. It's still going up, 14.6k. And then we'll get 1 more scientist in 7 turns. From Faith. We just need the last tech in 10 turns. Or 9. Okay, just pop this guy. We'll pop the next one on the next turn. Oh yeah, we will definitely be done. Like in the next, I don't know, 15 turns? Maybe less, maybe more. Okay, interception, keep it on intercept. Alright. Send this guy to Persepolis. There's no real need to go back to like Assyria and stuff. Yeah, just go Persepolis. Maximum speed up on the production. And, well, I suppose this doesn't really matter too much anymore. Stock exchange is fine. Yeah, this was still a pretty fun game. I enjoyed it. Go on. Pretty weird continent shape though, or Pangea rather. Yeah. This might as well be like an island or its separate continent, where there is narrow land bridge blocked by city-states. Yeah, that might as well be an island, you know? Okay, museum, that's fine. Garden, that's also fine. Right, pop the next scientist. And then we'll get 1 more in 4 turns. And that will almost give us nanotechnology. It's gonna be very close. I don't think we'll get another one from actual city. Oh yeah, we will. 11 turns. Can I speed that up? Wait, can we speed that up? Yes, we can. Here you go. We can actually speed that up. Nice. How many turns is that now? 8. Okay, yep, that's nice. Okay, perfect timing. Actually, kind of perfect timing right there. Now it will definitely be enough. Yeah, 2 more scientists are easily enough. That is such good timing right there. Oh no, Theodora denounced me. What, you're not my best friend forever anymore? I'm so disappointed. World leader, obviously that's me. Well, it's not gonna be me because it will fail, but... Not gonna vote for anyone else, clearly. Spy fled city capture. Oh, Brazil lost its capital. They didn't get wiped out, they still got Sao Paulo. Sweden actually took Rio. Well, I guess they do have this city, so that's not that surprising. It would be more surprising if they didn't have Helsinki here. But I'm still kind of almost surprised that they did that. AI is usually not that great at these kinds of wars. Okay, so... I don't really care about any proposals anymore. I don't really care about the International Space Station. I can still propose it, but I really don't care. I really don't care. I guess I'll still propose it because I can. Keep the other AIs busy or something. But it's irrelevant, we don't need it. In fact, I think the game might be done before that's put up for vote. I'm fairly sure it will be. Right, this guy is now unassigned because Brazil lost their capital. That's fine. Let's just send him to one of the city-states that are friendly. Yeah, like Kabul, Hanoi, or Brussels. That's fine. Do we have a chance in one of those? Hanoi. Yeah, we can just get Kabul right now. I suppose I can get Hanoi right now too. 24 gold. Yeah, why not? Here, that's ours. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, Brussels. 138. Okay, that's mine. Alright, just send him to Brussels or something. Yep. I can obviously just send him back to Brazil. Where the heck is Brussels? Right here. Okay, Brussels it is then. Off you go. Carry on. Let's go, people. We're almost done here. Oh, I don't even need that extra scientist. Oh, you know, that's all of them now, right? Should be 2, I think? Or 1? Yeah, this one. Yeah, this is the last one we need. Yeah, this is the last one we need. There, done. We got nanotechnology. That's all we need. We can still do more research, but this is all I needed. Alright. We can do globalization, not that it matters. So now we just finish the engine. Okay, we don't even have to finish the engine. Yeah, we don't have to. We can do it here. Now this will not... Okay, this will not boost it by 100%. It's based on population. Yeah, we should do it in Persepolis. Well, technically, this city has more population, but less production, a lot less. So we'll do it in our capital. That just makes the most sense. Okay, nukes. I don't think we'll use them, unfortunately. Yeah. Well, it's fine. We used them plenty of times in the past, am I right? And I'm sure we still will in the future. So let's finish this really quick. Did Sweden make any progress at all on the Apollo program? Where do I even check it here? Details. Yeah, no, not really. Just the Apollo program itself. No progress other than that. Alright, I'm just gonna queue up whatever, because this game is about to be done. Yup. It's about to be done. Okay, Persepolis. Any trade route that pops up, I'm sending to Persepolis. I could still nuke Stockholm right before we finish this. Like 1 turn before we win. Or something like that. Here you go. Alright. So, here, Stasis Chamber. Okay, 5 turns. We'll win in 5 turns. Yup. Let me just triple check. Yeah, we will win in 5 turns. Great musician. Oh yeah, I knew there was one more scientist coming, but we don't need this guy. Yeah, we don't actually need this guy. Let's just queue up all of these. Okay, we'll still pop him. 15.1k. There, that gives me globalization. Alright. Yeah, I probably could have pivoted to diplomatic victory. If I tried hard enough, diplomatic victory was easily doable here. I mean, I don't think I would even have to try that hard. It was definitely doable. But obviously this was the faster option. Can I not send it to my capital from here? Yeah, we already have one from this city. Okay then, that's fine. We'll send it from elsewhere. Here you go. You just queue up whatever. It will be done in 3 turns. I don't think this caravan will save us 1 turn. Probably not. Oh wait, I also have a trade route from Asur to my capital. Yeah, just send it wherever. It doesn't matter at this point. We're about to win. We are about to win. Golden Age. Heck yeah. That feels very appropriate, you know? Okay, that feels very, very appropriate. Golden Age when I'm literally about to win the game. That is the best time, the Golden Age, I ever had. I mean, from a certain point of view, that is. And there you go. We win. So that was still a pretty fun game. I enjoyed it. Yup.
You have achieved victory through mastery.
Okay. We can do the thing.
Led your people
The replay.
to a brave
Okay,
new
play.
world. Your triumph
Is it playing?
remembered as long as
Whoops.
the stars burn in
Come
the
on.
night sky.
Okay, there you go, it's playing. So we were here. We started in the north, but basically roughly in the middle here. Between east and west. Depriving the Inca of that settler early on was pretty big. But he was kind of blocked. Obviously, I didn't know it at the time, but he didn't really have much space here. He had some, though. So it was definitely possible that he would have overpowered Byzantium. Because he had to expand somewhere. Yeah, Byzantium kind of blocked him here. Either way, it was a good move. Depriving him of that settler early on. And in the end, taking this city here with the 19 pop as part of the deal, that was also a good move. That city helped me quite a bit. Sure, we had some temporary pain, but it helped me quite a bit. I'm glad I did take it. Obviously, taking Addis Ababa was a good move. This was an interesting game in the sense that Brazil and Polynesia, which are some of the strongest culture/tourism civilizations in the game, started basically about as far away from me as they could have been. If I wanted to attack them, I would have to take out Brazil first, go through Ethiopia here. So I would have to declare war in Ethiopia one more time, take this city, then go for Brazil and then Polynesia. Which obviously I could have done if I wanted to. But if I wanted to go domination, we would have to take this part of the continent on the east side. So probably with some kind of like navy, nukes, paratroopers, something like that. It's a shame that this wasn't like a canal location. Imagine this spot was a canal. That's one thing I would really like to have in Civ 5, canals. I know you can have them for some mods, but like default vanilla. Outside of like actually settling a city in like one canal land location. I mean, wider than one tile is what I'm saying. And yeah, this is pretty much the mid-late game now. Turn 400. But there were quite a few wars. I mean, Sweden took Brazil. Brazil almost got wiped out. They were pretty much irrelevant there. Yeah, this was an interesting city from Polynesia. When did he start this? Okay, right here. Before turn 300, so pretty early on. He started that pretty early on. Alright. It's funny how Assyria was in the lead in almost every category, and at the end, they were irrelevant with one city. I wonder who caused that. Yeah, I wonder how that happened. I have no idea. Must have been an accident. Well, I guess that's that. We do have... what else? Yeah, that's pretty much it. We can look at some graphs here. So, science per turn. Yeah, I ran away quite a bit with that. Yep. Total gold. Oh, wow. Yeah, Polynesia. This is Polynesia, right? Yes. Polynesia had a shit ton of gold. 35,000. Also, a lot of culture, but we kind of already knew that. Excess happiness. Yeah, I wonder when I took that 19 pop city. That's pretty funny. Yeah, that is pretty funny right there. Population. Yeah, Polynesia was in the lead in population. What else? Total land. Yeah, I had the most total land. Number of policies. Yeah, Polynesia is well in the lead. Improvement maintenance. Military might. Yeah, this doesn't really matter too much because AI often tends to spam units that are not that useful in combat but give them a lot of military strength. And the most egregious example of that is actually Korea. They tend to spam a lot of turtle ships because like they have very high strength. So they're worth a lot of military might score, but they're completely useless if you're fighting a land war. But they tend to spam them a lot, even on Pangaea, if they are coastal. Anyway, I guess that's gonna be the end of this series, so thanks for watching all the way to the end, I appreciate it. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.